When I picked up feng shui books, it's all these, objects, funny objects and ritualistic things they have to do and put. It's none like that. Otherwise our major clientele won't be, Jewish and Korean and all different background. That has to be more of a nature that speaks to you, not superstitious things.
That's wonderful. Now, what I want this to be passed on. Master Tin Son, do you think you're going to do more and you're going to teach more and find somebody under your belt, that very special person, do more with feng shui?
This is a good question. But if you want to learn the Chinese Kung Fu, not everybody can learn.
Not everyone.
No.
But you will know the right one?
Not too much.
Not too much.
教俾我咯嚇。
Well, you'll find that right one.
Yeah, I teach for
You're
her.
going to rely on your daughter to find that right
I
one.
teach for her.
Well, lucky that from the time I was 10 to 25, I was under his tutelage.
Yes.
Before I was allowed to practice on my own at 25.
Yes.
And so now, before I know it, I'm 44, so I've been doing this, it's my every breath and passion.
Yes, your passion and your compassion in this is so evident. And I'm going to pick your brain right now for the viewers because you're the master in this field. And it's very rare that we would have a wonderful person like you to offer us things that we really want to know. So my question to you now is, our home is our safe haven. Are there any simple things we can do to start right now that will invite the benefits of feng shui into our lives?
Make sure you allow enough sunlight and fresh air into your space to cleanse out the negativity in this period. And also, best if you figure out your own 5 elements composition from your birthday and time. So you could go to my website to see that. And then you know how to use the right element that enhances your own personal energy to make it work. If you're missing water element, then we have the water fountain in the north direction of the site to generate what you are missing. So it's all individualized.
Wow, so that your website is actually going to allow us to know what our element is first and how to let it harmonize by what is missing, the other elements,
Right.
And then balance.
Right.
And then it creates a good life, a
And the
harmonious
color
life.
very important. The color.
The color,
Color very important for
it's
the
very
people.
important.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then make sure you remember that you are very unique and individualized method. It's not something you can get from books and classes.
No, and you actually told me I'm the wood element, so I needed more liquid. And lo and behold, who would have guessed black is liquid? Black is a flow.
Right.
Black is water.
So black is water.
Yeah, very water.
I didn't know that. So when you said that, I went right out and got something black.
If you
flow.
your life missing the water, okay, you want the bread car and the bread jersey.
The breathing, the flow.
Yes, to bring in what you are lacking. The black represents water to compensate for what's missing. And for myself, I'm a strong fire person, so wood enhances me. That's why I wear green most of the time.
Hey, I'm wood.
So we will be a good team together.
we would balance.
Right.
So you do have a website. For those who are interested in knowing more, what is that website you have?
It's punyin.com, punyin.com.
Okay. We only have a few minutes left. Is there something you'd like to add for this about feng shui? What is this something that's so rewarding in this field? So many years you've been in this. What's the most rewarding thing in this work about that you have? What do you feel?
Servicing a family of 3 generations.
3 generations?
Yes, and we have many of clients like that. They grew with us for the past 50 somewhat years. So the grandparents, the parents, and then the kids are all our clients.
Have you really had that many, generation after generation?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, and I follow and I continue.
And the children, how do you do a typical reading for a child? What do you offer? Because normally, if you have children, we want the best for them, for school. What is the first thing you really want to help a child succeed in the family? Because I have a child, I need to know, how do I make my child succeed in school?
A lot of the Asian parents, especially
Yes.
the Chinese, we know to have the birthday and time to figure out the 5 elements composition. So if the child has strong in certain thing and lacking another thing, we know how to, through the name, the number of strokes, to create a stronger self, and then also to incorporate the right colors into the space of this child, and then also to know where the strength and weaknesses is through the elements, so we can help the parents to coach them at a very early age before it becomes an issue.
Okay.
So it's really, of knowing ahead of the time versus backtrack when things happen, then you try to fix it.
Because as well as adults and children, we all have emotional roller coasters throughout our lives, and we want the best for ourselves. And I can understand certain colors will calm us, and certain colors will actually create more of a stress. Children are going through a lot of hormonal things and health things like ADD, ADHD are out there. So we need to know, are there things that we can help them now, those to